do a little bit of short rehearsing, so work with small segments of the music, and then we'll put them together. That makes sense. So we'll do the first 8 measures, and then we'll do the next 8 measures, and the next 8, and then we'll put them together. So, okay? All right, so, beginning, may I please hear just the melody? So that would be the flutes, oboe, clarinets, as well as the trumpets, and just that much at the beginning. Is this about what you took?
I just didn't get it.
Right. So I'll give you 1, 2, ready. 1, 2. Good. Now, and this is, so my style of rehearsal is a little bit different, so you can hear it. But if you could do the following. Anytime on this piece of music, anytime you have a dotted half note that is followed by a staccato 8 note, you can put a little bit of, just a little bit of air before the staccato note and after the staccato note. So instead of da, 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 I want da, 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 da. So a little bit of space before the staccato and a little bit of space after the staccato. Try that, let's see what happens. Ready? Same people. So straight, and 1, 2, ready. That was much better. You did that consistently until you got to the last one that measures 6 and 7. Ba, 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 still, not da, da. So space, ba, space, ba, space, ba. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, so that's what I would like to hear, which is different than other conductors. Okay, that's just mine. May I please hear percussion and low brass and low reeds? Bum, 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 da, 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 da. Right? 1, 2, ready. On the snare, can I see you play that? 1, 2, ready, and okay. I'm going to make one change. Can we go from here to here? Okay. And it doesn't have to be like this, like rigid. Just comfortable. Okay. And it's like 2, ready. Do you hear the sound? It's a little bit different. It's just a little bit lighter, not as forced. Okay. See if you, and that's going to be a hard thing to do, to switch to this and leave it. Does that make sense? All right, everybody now, please. Everybody now. I'm sorry I didn't pick on pa 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 pa, but I trust you got it. Right? 1, 2, beginning. Can I get you to turn the bass over the drum move it a little this way, the other way. There you go. Now when you're playing, can I get you to, if you could, instead of going down, down, I can get you to go up, 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 up. So can you grab the mallet, not, see how it's super heavy here? Maybe that would be better. Okay, that's better. Thank you, Mr. Scarborough. You rock. So when you're holding onto the stick like this, it's really heavy. See how my baton, it's a small light baton, but gravity just wears me down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the stick about a third of the way up, and then it's easier to bounce this way. Can you try that? Okay, but you're still at the tip like this, so I want you to move this way. There you go. Now try it. 2, ready, yeah. But not down, up. So you're going to have to use your entire arm this way. 2, right. And you can make smaller motions. There you go. All right, everybody, beginning. That's really nice. And 1, 2, ready. So there's no variation, it's on the beat, right? Can you do me a favor? Band, would you play, and can I get you to play without looking at the music? Don't look at the music. It's okay, you can still have it in front, but don't look at it. But focus on meeting their speed. Does that make sense? So your goal is not to look at the music and follow each note. Your goal is to play with the band, just the beat. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right, let's try it. Everybody here. And 1, 2. So much better. Okay, now I have another one for the melody people. If you think about the song, the melody starts, does it start on beat 1 or does it start on beat 2? 2. The melody goes like this. 1, 2, 1. 2, 1, and 1, 2, 1, and does that make sense? It starts on beat 2. So if you're a melody person, look at measure 12 and 13. This is what I heard. I'm going to sing like ba 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 da ba 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 ba. But it shouldn't sound like that. It should sound. I'm going to try to sing an octave higher. Ba 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 da ba ba ba. That's where the phrase ends. And then the next note starts a new phrase. Bam 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 ba da. Does that make sense? So you have to use the last note of measure 12 as the beginning of your musical sentence in the next phrase. You can't treat it as ba 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 versus ba 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 ba. Do you hear the difference? Okay, so whenever you have a pickup note like that, think of it as the first note of the next phrase. Okay? Can we start everybody 1 note before 9? That's excellent on the bass drum. Coming along, don't look at the music, listen to them. Alright, ready? Measure 9, everybody, with a pickup. So it'll be 1, 2, 1, bum, bum. 1, 2, 1. But then what happened is you got transfixed on my baton and you were guessing as to when I was going to give the beat. And what's really weird about us is we're all visual learners. Scientists supposedly say that about 90% to 95% of what we learn goes through our eyes. And music is so different because music is ears. And so when you start to watch something, if you're watching too much, it throws you off. Use your ear more than you use your eye to follow the music or to lead the music. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you guys? Okay.
Yes.
All right. And I'll give you a really cool example if you do this at night. Okay. When you're going to bed at night, I'm sure everybody has their earbuds in. If the lights are on, something happens as you're looking around the room or doing stuff in your room, the music is in the background. Listen, please. So the music is in the background. But when you turn the lights off, the music comes alive in your brain. And now you don't have your eyes distracting you. And now the music is not the background. The music is the focus. Does that make sense to you? Okay, so when you're playing in a band or by yourself or in a small group, it's really hard to make the music the focus because our eyes take so much away from that. So we have to learn to play the music, but use our ears and our brain as much as we use our eyes to follow it. Okay? Our eyes are only going to follow it. The brain and the body are going to do the rest of it. So think of it that way, okay? All right, let's just do that one little segment, and then I'll be done with what I needed to do for this wonderful experience for me. I appreciate you so much. Okay, can we go beginning just to that, okay? Okay, instruments up. Beginning, sit up straight, feet flat, back straight. Make sure your stance is the right height. And 2, 1. Your evaluators gave you, or maybe it's a little bit of the same, I'm not sure. And it's a little bit of the same, probably what Mr. Scarver's been telling you all along, but in different words. Does that make sense? And a different style. But the cool thing is that you're understanding and you're getting all of it. That's a really amazing thing. So I thank you very much for allowing me to be here today and do this. And you're a really good band.
Can you share those?
You know,